him?
You know, I've been a nurse for 18 years. 8 of them spent in ICU pediatrics, and I know that you can't always play by the rules, but this boy shouldn't be at home. He should be placed in a properly equipped hospital.
Why don't you say what you mean?
I'm not comfortable with this situation.
Well, Lorenzo and I aren't comfortable with your lack of comfort.
I can't continue to be a party to this. I gotta give you my notice. I'll stay until you
No, I think you should finish tonight.
Hey, Michaela, come on, go
Your
easy.
agency will receive a check in the morning.
Oh, Bruce. We're all a little strung out here.
She's talking about placement, Hudra. It's a euphemism for hospital.
And the roof looks as though we're shingled with butterscotch. The windowsills are made of chocolate, declared Hansel, breaking off a bit and eating it. And the window panes are made of clear candy, said Gretel. And at that moment, the door...
Nancy Jo, do you think you could muster just a tad more enthusiasm? Lorenzo loves words. He loves the sound of language.
Well, I'm paid to nurse, not read stories.
And you've decided that his mind doesn't need as much nurturing as his body?
What mind?
I beg your pardon.
Nothing.
Get out.
Look, Mrs. Adoni.
Just get out.
I've read up on this disease. I know what it's done to his
Lower
brain.
your voice. You doesn't need to hear this from a subliterate with a double-digit IQ.
Face it, lady, the lights are out and there's nobody home.
Just get out. Go.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Get out.
Happy holidays.
Parents. Who wants to send us out? Yes, we'd be happy to pay for copying and postage.
But you're advocating a therapy here.
Oh, no, we're merely reporting an advancement, a positive advancement in the diet. It would be wrong for us to keep this information from the other parents. Mrs. O'Doney, we have an advisory board of eminent doctors, and we parents take our guidance from them. I mean, after all, they are the ones with the medical degrees. Yes, my dear, but you see, Nicolaius already knows about this, and the wretched man does absolutely nothing. Because Dr. Nicolaius is a responsible No, because Dr. Nicolaius has another agenda.
You know, Loretta, sometimes the interest of the scientist is not the same as the interest of the parents. Scientists are human, and sometimes they can be wrong. And as president of the foundation, you represent us, the families. And you serve the families best by informing them. And all we ask is that you please send this letter to them. That's all.
Our parents suffer enough without being made the victims of false hopes.
But
no, we can't give credence to every jerk who comes along with a pocket full of apricots.
Excuse me, this is not Laetrile. We're talking about an extract of olive oil, an idea that was put forth by the scientists themselves at the
And
symposium.
it works in Lorenzo. It works in an ALD boy to a degree that is significant.
Very significant.
Now, for God's sake, don't you think that other parents have a right to know this? I mean, we know that it is a deadly disease, so they have a right to choice. And if they feel as we do, they can put pressure on the doctors. Because as parents, we should challenge these guys. We push them. Unless someone is willing to question, to provoke, how would there be progress?
Well, we feel there is progress.
Well, Loretta, we know that, but all we say is start a dialectic with the doctors.
So you're going to tell us how to run the foundation?
No.
We are merely asking you to disseminate
Well,
information.
you're even going to teach the doctors back where Loretta and me come from? We call that arrogance.
Arrogance.
Yes, it is. Arrogance. It comes from the Latin word argare. You know the root of what it means? It means to claim for oneself. That's the root. It means to claim for oneself. And I claim the right to fight for my kid's life. And no doctor, no researcher, no bloody foundation has the right to stop me from asking questions which might help me safe. And you have no right to stop the sharing of information.